Welcome to Algebra 1, Module 1, Lesson number 4. Today's topic is order of operations. The objective of this lesson is to be able to evaluate expressions using the agreed upon order of operations. So in a way, this is sort of like a review of the first lesson in the first module. When we started this Algebra 1 class, we touched a little bit upon the acronym for order of operations called Pemdas. Remember Pemdas? Pemdas meaning parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. So, let's try some examples. Example number 1 asks you to evaluate 60 minus 7 times parentheses 5 plus 6 divided by 2, close parentheses, plus 2 raised to the 4th power. Okay, so let's start out by writing the expression. 60 minus 7 times 5 plus 6 divided by 2 plus 24. Okay, so using the acronym Pemdas for the order of operations, if we look at Pemdas, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, it reminds us that parentheses are the first thing that one should do. So if that's the case, let's start with the parentheses. Now within the parentheses, you see two operations. You see addition and a division. Now when you go back to the Pemdas acronym, division has a higher level of priority than addition. So in this case, you do the division first. That's how you use the acronym Pemdas for the order of operations. So let's try to simplify this equation a little bit more. 60 minus 7 times parentheses 5 plus 6 divided by 2 is what? 3. Close parentheses, plus 24. Actually, 2 to the 4th power. So 2 to the 4th power. Now, you still see some parentheses, and that is the operation with a higher priority. So let's work on the parentheses now. Parentheses meaning the 5 plus 3. So 60 minus 7. And then what's 5 plus 3? That's 8. Close parentheses. Plus 2 to the 4th power. Okay. Now let's try to keep simplifying the expression a little bit more. Now, in the acronym Pemdas, you see the multiplication. So some remaining operations left is there's a subtraction after the 60. There's a multiplication of 7 and 8. And then there's the 2 raised to the 4th power. Before addition and subtraction, multiplication and exponents have higher priority. So let's focus on the multiplication and exponents, like using Pemdas. So that's 60 minus 7 times 8 is what? 56, plus 2 to the 4th power, that's same as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's 2, 4, 8, 16. So now we have simplified the expression. So 60 minus 56 plus 16. Now let's do it from left to right. 60 minus 56 is what? 4. And then plus 16. And then finally, 4 plus 16 is what? 20. So the final answer is 20. Now let's try example number 2. Evaluate 3x squared minus 5x if x equals 4. So this is a case where they give you the value of the variable, and then you need to plug in the value of the variable and then come up with the final answer. So let's first start by doing 3x squared minus 5x, and then x equals 4. So to plug in the 4 to the x, that's the next step we do. So we do 3 times 4 squared minus 5 times 4. That becomes 3 times 16 minus 5 times 4 is 20. 3 times 16 is what? 48. Then minus 20. And then 48 minus 20 is what? 28. Awesome. So that concludes this lesson. If you have any questions or would like additional tutoring, please contact Subject Whiz Tutoring. Thank you very much.